Hello and welcome back to Realms Forgotten and our new update. And just to give you a heads up, if you're someone that wants to play alongside me, you do need to update your game version to 1.2.0 and you also need to use a new launcher. For me, my old launcher didn't work. Butterloader launcher is what I have used for quite a long time, actually like probably over a year now, and unfortunately the new version of the game does not work with that. So I have been using the next iteration of Butterloader launcher that is not called that. It's called something different. It's called something like BLSE or something along those lines, and it's by the same mod author, and that is what I'm using to load up the game. Otherwise I was just consistently getting termination of the launcher itself when launching from Steam. So there's a whole other annoying thing to go through because of the developers of Bannerlord. It has nothing to do with the modding team. Anyway, we are going to just do this little wonderful pressing of the equip button here, and then we're going to be heading into a tournament. If you don't like tournaments, that's absolutely fine. You can just skip ahead in the video if you prefer that. We are hopefully going to have enough power to be able to head on over to the hideout in this episode, and hopefully that's going to be really, really nice for us, because if I can push the quest onward, which I would very much like to do, then I feel like we're going to be able to explore more of what the mod has to offer. Obviously, bear in mind that this is quite a short quest. It is not supposed to last a long time, but what I have seen so far makes me very excited, because obviously, just think about this. In the first stage of the quest, we were given 10,000 in cash, and that generally gives you a significant boost. So you don't have to spend as much time doing, well, this. You don't have to spend as much time going into tournaments. Oh, look. What? This is cool. Hello. This is an absolutely wonderful addition. I don't know. This is, I assume this is to do with the new version of Bannerlord, right? 1.2.0. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I've got some thrown weapons. Hello there. I guess I'm going to use that. Nice headshot. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit him any further. Maybe I'm going to hit him in the knee. I hit him in the leg. Yes, and I hit him in the... yes, we got him. All right, that's what we like to see. Now, this helmet is actually not too bad. I think we should be completely fine if we actually get that. Obviously, we do have a number of companions as well, and they can be quite useful, so it would be quite nice to maybe get something with that. Unfortunately, I'm going to get shot here. Am I? Oh, no, I'm not going to get shot, but I am having a bit of an issue here. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Yes. As quite a few people confirmed in the comments, the AI has indeed been worked on for 1.2.0, and the amazing defense that the AI is showing most of the time is a huge pain. An absolutely huge pain. Really, really pleased I even got a hit there. Yeah, these guys are, they're like, I don't know. I feel like they have definitely implemented quite a bit of RBM into this particular patch version, it seems. I should have actually just not even bothered going into this particular tournament. It makes me not want to play tournaments, which is actually quite funny, because I like tournaments. I think they're fun. You know, I think they're actually really fun, but unfortunately, because of the way that the AI is now, it makes things very uncomfortable. Not in a oh, this is a minor inconvenience kind of deal, but kind of like a, yes, I never want to do this thing again kind of deal. So yeah, that's not exactly what you want. So hopefully they're going to revert that change in future. Obviously, as you see here, the AI is still relatively defenseless in regards to seemingly ranged attacks. They don't seem to be particularly defensive against those, but against melee attacks, it's a completely different, completely different reaction that they have. And so there you go. Anyway, we're going to be hopefully being able to maybe even find a companion that has 60 in roguery skill. Someone actually was very kind enough to let me know in the comments that the main reason why I couldn't install any of my companions in the alley that I managed to win at, amazingly enough, you know, the one that I was able to win at in the previous in the previous episode, actually does require a significant amount of roguery skill. Yeah, and I was really, really surprised. So yeah, it's a bit of a shock to me, because I was kind of thinking to myself, oh yes, this is going to be great. I'm going to actually have the opportunity to. Wow, these guys literally don't have any. They don't have any food. Well, this is this is a little bit uncomfortable actually now. Right. Okay. That's pretty bad. What about dates? I can go and get some date fruit. I cannot let this go on for that much longer. This is going to be really bad. All right, there we go. We've got some food at least just to tide us over. Wow, I cannot believe that we actually don't have enough food. That is really strange, actually. Usually you're going to see a huge amount of food in these towns, but apparently that town is not having a good time with things at all. What is going on here? Ah, the city-state of REALMS is no more. It has been destroyed completely. Alright, good to know, good to know. Okay, so we're just going to buy a bunch of grain. I don't have a huge amount of horses either, bear that in mind. Okay, so we've got 30 days until no food, so that's absolutely fine. That's really good. Let's have a look here. No, I kind of do want to actually try to complete some more tasks, but you know how it can be. Sometimes it's just not going to work out for you, no matter what you try to do. Anyway, we're just going to put these guys with their shields on here. This guy's looking mighty weird now, isn't he? Yes, he indeed is. And obviously we're not going to be using a shield or anything like that. I really... you know what? I want to get another caravan up and running. Do you think I should get Mr. Cow Thief to do it? Or Mr. Falcon? I think we should probably get Mr. Falcon. Whoa, he's actually got crazy good skills. Look at that. Alright, yeah. Why not? Let's do it. So he's going to be our new caravan person. And... he's Arcane the Falcon. Yes, I know. Very, very amusing. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to find a companion that's actually really good at that. I'm not going to go into another tournament here for now. We will be fighting these primitives though, because, well, it's going to be kind of useful. Oh no, look at the daily gold change. The daily gold change was minus 5,000. How did that happen? It was because of the caravan, right? Yeah, I think that's a bug. I think that is a bug. That is a bug that I think happened quite some time ago in Bannerlord, and I thought they fixed that actually. I thought they fixed it, but apparently not. Okay, a bit weird. Anyway, Captain Perks. Well, we have no one. We have no one except infantry right now, so it's not really gonna help me too much. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Ah, yes, they enabled this thing now. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, yes. So if you don't know what has changed in 1.2.0, obviously there's quite a lot. There's a lot of changes. One of the changes is that there's this thing now where you can attack specific formations if you aim your cursor while, you know, selecting your formation at the opposing formation. So for example, let's say if I want to do this, does that actually work? Does it work like this? I'm actually not entirely sure. Ah, there we go. We click on it. I see. We click on it, and then we tell them to go and attack that formation. And then what is going to happen, of course, is that they're going to hopefully eliminate the enemies in question, and then they will return to whatever position they were in beforehand. That's basically the gist of it. They have had this kind of functionality in other mods. For example, in RTS Camera, it was available there. And you know, a variety of other things, and they are of course now attempting to implement that into the base game, which is pretty cool. But I feel like, you know what, I think those kinds of things, you know what they should do? They should just hire the modding teams. I feel like they should just hire the modding teams that come up with these features, and just literally have them, you know, have them work for them instead of, you know, just implementing it themselves into the base game. They should just reward those people for coming up with this idea and the implementation of it as well. That just seems like a fair thing to do to me, but, you know, whatever. You know, it's not me. I'm not running the company, am I? So anyway, let me see. There are quite a few. I don't even know what is even in this hideout, so I'm a bit worried. Hellbound Outlaws. Okay, haha. Let me actually have a look. Do I not get to see them? Oh, okay. I do not get to see the kind of unit that they have here, so I'm assuming that they're not actually special Hellbound units, potentially. Let me see. Sect? No, that's not going to make any difference either. So, no, it doesn't seem like there are any troops called anything like that, so maybe we're going to be okay. You know, maybe we're going to be fine. I don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of a bit worried now that my wages are going to... Oh, no, we're back to normal. But I had to... I still think that's a bug. I think that is indeed a bug. I had to outlay an additional 5,000 in cash to just be able to... What, get my caravan up and running? That seems so weird because we had already spent 10,000, which is supposed to cover the entirety of your costs, basically, you know? So it's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, we're just going to spend a little bit of cash here. I'll trade this for all of these pieces of armor, I suppose. And there we go. We're just going to pay 500 instead, which is obviously quite nice. And then we can keep some with us at the moment. We've got some more primitives right here. We should probably fight those. I don't really want to be converting prisoners right now. I don't think that that's particularly useful. We actually leveled up twice and I didn't even realize. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? Well, I probably want to do scouting. Probably want to do roguery. I eventually do want to attempt to take over a town, but it just seems like... It seems like there's a pretty annoying prerequisite for that. And of course, making it harder to find the specific companion in the first place, because obviously the encyclopedia and the fog of war and all that stuff has been changed quite dramatically, so you can't actually see the specific companions that you're looking for anymore. So instead you have to, you know, ask people in the tavern, and yeah, okay, that's absolutely fine most of the time, but when you're desperately searching for a very specific companion, for example, for me, I would love to be able to get a roguery companion so that I can take over one of these alleyways. And then as far as I'm aware, I will end up making, I think it's, what is it, 5% of the daily revenue that the town makes? I'm not entirely sure. I think someone actually did tell me that it was 5% of the daily revenue, which is, in my opinion, pretty amazing, because if you think about it, 5% where you basically don't have to pay anything else. You don't have to pay anything else. You're literally just reaping the benefits. You don't have to pay for a garrison. You don't have to pay for any of the upkeep of the actual town. So from a you know, pure profit perspective, that is actually a pretty lucrative, you know, pretty lucrative deal. Anyway, my forces should be completely fine here, but I obviously just want to, you know, try to continue leveling up as best I can. I kind of don't want to get murdered, so if these looters could not attack me, that would be wonderful. I would be very, very appreciative of that. It seems like they are proving to be quite annoying, aren't they? Yes, even taking massive damage as a result. Ugh, my weapon is quite slow. It is supposed to... Well, oh, I kind of knew that was going to happen, actually. This weapon is supposed to be used on horseback. It is very much a mounted combat kind of sword. So now I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe I should get a shorter one. You know, maybe I should get a shorter one and see what we can do. I'm not going to take these looters. Technically, I should take the looters, but I don't really want to be traveling around super slowly at the moment. Because if we do that, then it's just going to take us longer to get to places, and I kind of want to move as quickly as possible. But we actually already have a you know, quite a large number of looters. Let me go over to this village over here, because this has a bunch of horses. Alright, so I just picked up a task to eliminate this bandit hideout right here, and as far as I am aware, I actually don't think we can do it. I'm not sure, because the specific area that I have to click on is very, very minimal, as you can see right here. Not sure whether I can even make it. Can I? Let me see if I can use my cursor keys here. Yeah, I can actually make it, but as you can see, I can't move into the place for me to be able to click it. As you see, I'm actually clicking right now, but it seems to be untargetable for some reason. I don't know why that is. It must be the geography of the map, you know, the terrain, something like that, is definitely causing some issues there. So, oh well, never mind. We won't be able to do that, unfortunately. But it's not that big a deal, even though it would have been nice to gain some additional cash. And as you can see, my cash is actually expiring pretty fast. We don't have that much on hand any further. I was actually kind of hoping that my caravans would continue to get me money. But yeah, you can see here that I'm having to pay them a daily wage of around 250 gold each. And what's really funny about this is I would have expected them to get a significant amount. Like, really, they were doing very, very well. I had 15,000. I spent 10 of it getting the caravan up and running. And then another 5,000 was taken from, you know, from me due to the bug that we had. And otherwise, apart from that, we can obviously just sell a bunch of things here, so we can get to up to 1,600. I'm wondering whether I should actually do the tournament here or whether we should just go on to the task. I think it would be nice to go on to the task, but I'm super worried about running out of cash now because my caravans are not doing what they are supposed to. Let's go and actually attempt to fight these looters here, because if we can fight these looters, then at least we're going to have the ability to earn some additional cash. Alright, so I'm actually almost at the hideout. As you can see, there are actually enemies here. They are conjurers. Oh, okay, I understand. Alright, so these are the fellows that we're actually going to be fighting here. They don't seem to be that strong, so I'm actually pretty happy about... Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, why are the initiates higher level than the adepts? I'm not entirely sure on that, but whatever the case, they do have decent stats. So let's actually just see what I can do here. Gonna wait for nightfall. I think we should be fine, but this is very much a case of, well, maybe not. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go for Pathfinder. Doesn't really matter what I go for here, actually. I guess I'll just go for some charm skill, maybe. And let's do it. All right, what do we want to take? Well, probably not the Master of Spears, right? But this is one of my highest levels. Not sure. I think I'll take Mr. Cow Thief instead. And let's go in and see what we can do. Bear in mind, there are, I think, 6 groups of enemies in here, and that might be a bit problematic. Okay, wait a minute. It's a snowy scene. I think I know this map, but let's actually see if we can maybe do something here. I don't know. I think we can be... I think we'll be fine, okay? I think we'll be fine, but we got to be careful, all right? We got to be careful. I really wish that there was a thing such as, you know, stealth attacks in this game, but alas, we are not going to be getting anything like that, unfortunately. I think they might even have spells that they can utilize against us. As you can see, they're actually preparing spells when I am near to them. That's actually very interesting. I'm kind of wondering what kind of things they're going to be... are they going to summon some stuff? Because I can assume that because they are called conjurers, they are probably going to be summoning demons or undead or something along those lines. I think that could be super, super fun. Or they're just going to throw fire at me. Oh, yeah, there's the fire. Okay, it doesn't do a huge amount of damage, thankfully. But yes, okay, that is... That is actually very cool. I gotta say, that is actually very cool. And it's nice that it doesn't kill me instantly, because it looks like it should kill me instantly, but it doesn't, which is great. So, very, very pleased about that. And these guys are, of course, going to be quite annoying to deal with, but there we go. We were able to overpower them with the sheer force of numbers. And maybe I can... Yeah. I really wanted to get this guy. Never mind. He managed to defend... Oh, he just got absolutely wrecked by Garain. Mr. Cow Thief. Yes, Mr. Cow Thief. Still haven't found Mr. Horse Thief, unfortunately. But, you know, maybe he's out there somewhere. Probably have to check the encyclopedia for that, all things considered. Okay, so I can probably avoid this, all things considered, I think, right? I can probably avoid this. Yes, I can. I mean, if he focuses on someone else, of course I can avoid it, but there you go. Okay. I'm actually quite surprised that my one-handed skill is taking so long to level up as well. It's really, really surprising. I wonder whether the developers of Bannerlord have also changed the experience gains for regular skills, because it feels to me like this is very, very slow. But it could just be me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, you know what I mean? Sometimes there's a number of cases where I think to myself, this seems much slower than before. And bear in mind, I'm not using any experience increasing mods. I haven't for quite a few series now. Much to my disappointment, because it does actually make things much, much quicker. Alright, so let's see how we go when it comes to the enemy leader. I am very much hoping... Oh, right, okay, I get a crash right here. So this is a bit of a weird one. D3D underscore device underscore context map at RGL GPU underscore device lock texture failed. Okay, that seems like a really, really weird error. But anyway, I'm going to be ending this episode off here. And yeah, I have actually, spoiler, I have actually tried to do this about 5 times, and it has given me this kind of problem. But I am thinking that I probably just need to get the updated version. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.